Welcome back to Avium, everyone. Today, we're taking a deeper look at magic combat and how all three colors of magic can be used for battle. We'll be showcasing specific spells, strategies, magical lore, and more. In Immortals of Aveum, there are three types of magic: red, blue, and green. Each type of magic is unique in its lore and combat usage. I'm Zach.
And I'm Tess. And today, we'll take you through a variety of spells for each magic color and show you what they're all about.
Red magic embodies entropy and violence. Its spells can create, rend, and harness energy in extreme ways, manipulating it to unleash a destructive beam or disrupting it to disorient enemies. In terms of combat, red magic feels more like a shotgun and is very effective at close range.
Each magic type has 3 primary strike spells, determined by the sigil you have equipped. We've slowed the gameplay here so you can see the spell more clearly. One of your red spells is called Fragfire, a wide burst of red magic that does high damage at close range and staggers everyone it hits. Another spell you have is called Breachfire, which launches multiple wide bursts of red magic in a row. Red magic is great against melee enemies and any enemy using red magic against you.
Alongside these strike spells, each type of magic has 2 extra powerful heavy fury spells. One fury for red magic is called Bash, which sends you flying forward to perform a powerful blow infused with red magic, and it's capable of staggering even large enemies. Besides pure attack spells, each type of magic also has a control spell. For red magic, your control spell is called Disrupt, which fires a beam of focused red magic, overwhelming its victim and stunning them instantly. When timed correctly, you can even spell break and detonate the opponent's spell in front of them.
In Immortals of Aveum, blue magic embodies force and the physical manipulation of matter. It allows you to fire precise bolts, spontaneously form shields and defensive walls, or manipulate the flow of gravity. Blue magic also powers a Magnus's ability to grapple, push, or pull objects. In combat, firing blue magic feels like a steady, accurate rifle.
One of your blue strike spells is called Shrike Bolt, which is a precision bolt of blue magic that's very effective at long range. It's also good at causing critical hits to enemy weak spots. Another blue strike is Arclight, which fires a piercing beam of blue magic that hits all enemies in its path, but has heavy recoil.
One of your heavy blue spells, or furies, is called Shatter, which is a powerful blue spell that travels rapidly towards targets and explodes in a burst of blue spikes, damaging all enemies in the area. You also have a blue control spell called Lash, which sends out a blue magic chain that ensnares opponents, especially evasive enemies, drawing them towards you. It's great when used together with your strikes. When facing larger enemies, you can use Lash to pull yourself towards them, and you can use it to attach to Lash anchors and get to hard-to-reach locations.
Rounding out our magical trifecta is green magic, which is all about change. In Avium, green magic embodies growth, death, and transition. Spells manipulate enemies and objects by altering them or their surroundings. You can bind objects in place, misdirect with illusions, or hinder an enemy's ability to cast or heal. In combat, green magic primary spells fire very rapidly and feel a bit like an SMG.
We've slowed the gameplay to really showcase the spell. Your green strikes include a spell called Storm Shards, which launches homing projectiles that seek and damage enemies. It's best used at medium range against fast-moving targets. You also have the Maelstrom Strike spell, which launches rapid-fire homing projectiles but slows movement. Maelstrom has the best fire rate but requires concentration to cast.
We've reached a personal favorite of mine, a green fury called Torrent. Torrent launches green magic projectiles at targets, seeking them out. It deals high damage at long range, making this one of the more powerful offensive spells. The green control spell is called Limpets, and these are small blobs of green magic that seek out and attach to enemies, slowing them down. It's really great when used against large, dangerous targets and in combination with your furies. You can cast Limpets to slow most enemies and objects down in the world of Avium. Magic casting is a very multifaceted mechanic, so you also have several augment spells that change how you interact with the world. Shield is the cover that moves with you. It slows you down a bit, but it allows you to fire your strike spells right through it, so you can stay on the offensive while protecting against incoming fire. Hover allows you to cross long distances and attack enemies from the air, gaining a moment of reprieve from the battlefield below to better assess the situation. Blink is your quick dodge that can even be used to pass through enemies and projectiles and avoid incoming magic at a moment's notice.
In Immortals of Aveum, your most powerful spell is your Dominion, Immolate. It's a triarch spell that combines all 3 colors of magic into a barely contained blast that will destroy anything that dares stand in your way. This destructive beam does massive damage and is great against single powerful opponents, or can be used to clear a room in a pinch.
Now, all 3 magic types will damage most enemies, but matching your magic attack with the enemy's magic color will more efficiently shred that enemy's armor to reduce their defenses. Red magic takes down red defenses faster, blue against blue, and green to eliminate green defenses.
These are just a few of the spells available to you in Immortals of Aveum. We'll be covering many more in future videos, so stay tuned to all of our socials. Thanks for watching!